This is a short video covering how to set a persistent or fixed IP address on an IDS GigE camera. The first requirement is to set an IP address on the network interface card, also known as a NIC. And the method depends on the operating system. But as an example, in Windows 11, we have to open the Network and Sharing Center, click on Change Adapter Settings, identify which device the camera is connected to, and the easiest way to do this is to disconnect and reconnect the camera and see which device changes state. Right-click the device and select Properties, which will bring up the Ethernet status dialog. Select Properties here to open up the Ethernet Properties dialog, and then select Internet Protocol version 4 and click on Properties for this. If the NIC is currently using DHCP, we select the option to use the following IP address and set the IP address we wish to use. The subnet mask just determines the IP address range that is available when we set the IP address on our camera later. The process here will vary depending on the operating system used, but should be something close to what we have seen here. For optimum performance, we also recommend enabling jumbo frames and setting the maximum number of received buffers on the network card. These are typically found in the advanced parameters of the NIC. You can find more information about how to set these for Windows and Linux systems in the Camera User Manual and in the IDS Peak User Manual in Section B, Operation of UI plus Cameras, under Connecting a Camera and Connecting a GigE camera. Turning now to IDS Peak Cockpit, we need to open the Camera Manager and then select the camera and click on the IP Configuration button, or right-click the camera and select IP Configuration from the menu. We can see the current network interface settings and the current camera IP configuration. We need to set the new network configuration to persistent IP, and we then see warnings about the mismatching IP address. So we can then either manually enter the IP address and subnet mask for the camera, or we can click on the Find IP Address and Subnet Mask button and have Peak Cockpit assign it automatically. Once complete, we see ticks next to the IP address and subnet mask indicating success, and after clicking OK, a message pops up that the camera requires a reboot. Click OK to this message, and then soon after, the camera is available to open for live acquisition in Peak Cockpit. And we are ready to use the camera.